All right, man. Welcome to the show, man. It's Rock and Roll James, Quincy Carter, my man right here, man. Big D, they won, Daddy, they won. And it was a tough win. I mean, the Falcons, you said they were going to bring it. They weren't just going to lay down and play dead, and you were correct, man. We barely won in the last second, man, with a field goal.
Hey, and I was actually excited for that field goal kicker because remember, Maurer is his name. I was drawing a blank there. But remember against the Redskins when he had a chance to tie it up and he missed it. So that's good for his confidence. It was a good win.
I was kind of bummed out because he missed that extra point. We wouldn't have had to go through that nail biter if he wouldn't have missed that extra point.
I know, right?
It would have been 21-20, and he missed the extra point, and I was like, what the hell, man?
But he made up for it. He made up for it when the game was on the line.
He better had it. Jerry was looking at him.
Oh, he might have been gone this week.
He would have been gone, dog.
Exactly.
He would like that when he lost against the Redskins, dude. I bet that dude went straight to the car. He didn't even go to the dressing room, dude. He didn't go to the showers, man.
Especially after we cut our kicker this offseason. Well, actually doing training camp too. So. They got a lot of faith in him, and he better keep making them, huh? Yeah,
man. Yeah. So, but we got the win, man. It was fantastic. The defense looked fantastic, man.
They did. They played lights out, and that whole unit is starting to really gel together. And you can just see that from a week-to-week basis. And honestly, you know how in past years our defense will play good for a couple games and then hey lack off and. I think this group is going to really hold it together, man, and be one of the top 5 defenses when the season's end.
Do you see a new leader in Van Der Esch, rising up, man? I mean, that guy's got some skills. He's got passion. He's trying to build up his stock. Boy's from Idaho, man. He was built on potatoes. I mean, this guy, his neck, dude, the neck size that dude has is a massive, man. He's becoming one of the key players, and he's got something to prove, man.
He does, and he's got a good leader in Sean Lee to show him the ropes too at the same time. So I'm looking forward for him to really keep having the season that he's having, and also Jalen Smith too. He's starting to come along. You can see that knee is back to almost pretty much 100% now. He limped around a little bit last year, but now you can really see that knee back to 100% right now.
Yeah. On the offensive side, Amari Cooper wasn't as busy as he was in the past 2 weeks, the past 2 games. They kind of I guess they tried to take care of him a little bit better, or what, man? What happened there, man?
Well, there's some tape on the Cowboys now with Dak and Cooper, and hey, this is the NFL, so teams are gonna scheme against it. Now it's up to the Cowboys now to go back to the film room and design plays to get them open. So we'll see, but hey, at the same time, these other guys, they got to continue to still step up. Beasley,
he did.
He did actually. Zeke actually led the team in receiving.
Well, Zeke and Beasley were the ones that actually got the yardage to get that field goal, man.
Exactly. So, hey, they did their due diligence as far as taking Cooper away. But hey, Dak did a good job of hitting the secondary receivers too, and not just keying in on Cooper.
Well, let's go to Quincy's picks, man. This guy's on a hot roll, man. He should be living in Vegas. Let's look at him. Cowboys-Falcons. He predicted Cowboys to win. They won. Bears versus the Vikings. The Bears squeaked out a win from the Vikings with the Vikings, and so that was Dak's pick. Packers and Seahawks. The Seahawks ended up beating the Packers. That's one of the only losses he got this week. Rams versus Kansas City. He picked the Rams. Rams won. And the Texans beat the Redskins, and he picked the Redskins. So, man, you're 10-2 in your picks, man. So, man, I got to rub some of that off on me, dog. I'm going to go buy me some lottery tickets.
I'm hot right now. I can say that. I'm hot.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man, that Texan-Redskin game, I was watching it very closely. I was going back and forth from CBS to Fox, man, watching both games and just rooting for the Houston Texans, and they're looking really good, man. That pick 6 that went 101 yards. Then they they took Smith out of the game. That horrific ankle injury, man, that I don't think it's going to be able to come back for the rest of the year at all, man.
No, I think he's done.
Yeah,
that was kind of sad to see too, man. That was brutal. Yeah, that was brutal.
Well, then they brought in McCoy, and Colt McCoy actually brought back the Redskins to within winning distance, and it just wasn't enough, and the Texans ended up winning the game 23-21, man. Texans have been winning. They got 7 in a row, and they've all been close games, man. So those guys have been, in the clutch. They've been winning. Yeah,
and it's going to serve them well here in December. When a team, learns how to win and can finish games, hey, that's a dangerous team. Hey, hopefully they can keep it going this week. But,
we'll get to the
that's a dangerous team right now. Yeah. It really is.
Also, another game that was just off the charts, record-breaking, was the Rams versus the Chiefs. 14 touchdowns, 1,001 combined yards, 6 lead changes, 7 turnovers, 3 defensive touchdowns, third highest scoring game in the NFL history. Now, that wasn't a surprise, if you ask me. I kind of felt that was going to happen.
It wasn't a surprise at all. And I think I mentioned last week that the last team with the football was going to win. Actually, it didn't happen because Mahomes ended up throwing an interception on his last drive. But we knew coming into this game there was going to be a high-scoring game, but good Lord, we didn't know they were going to combine for over 1,000 yards and 14 touchdowns.
It was amazing. 54-51, the Rams end up beating the Chiefs. And that was some of the great stuff happening in the NFL this past weekend, right here with us on #PVT. Now, coming up this weekend, we've got the first game on Thursday, Thanksgiving. It's Bears and Lions. Who's going to win that one, Quincy?
I got the Bears in this one. Trubisky's a little banged up. Our quarterback, he's a little banged up. But, hey, we're playing some good defense right now. And even Chase Daniels. Chase Daniels can come in and win us a football game, I think, if Trubisky don't play. So I like the Bears.
Cowboys and Redskins, Colt McCoy is quarterbacking for the Redskins. The last time he played the Cowboys, he beat them in Arlington. So who do you think will win that one, man?
Wow, you know something? I was actually going to go I was going to go with the Redskins on this one before Alex Smith got hurt. You never want to play a wounded animal. And you're always going to get the best shot. But hey, with Alex being out right now and other injuries.
Yeah, their offensive line is beat up as well.
They've got the injury bug of a lifetime.
Perfect game for Dallas.
I like the boys in this one.
All right, Giants versus the Eagles, man. That's an NFC East matchup right there as well. Who do you think will win that one, man?
Wow, both of these teams are just they're mysterious, aren't they?
I got to give you some of these games, Quincy, because you're too good at this stuff, man. Yeah. I got to give you some of these, man.
I know, but you know something? The Giants are actually playing a little bit better football than the Eagles right now. But I think they'll get the Eagles' best shot, at home, and I like the Eagles in this one.
All right, the Eagles. Titans versus Texans. That's going to be a great game
It's going to be a great game. Division game here. Both teams are actually playing some good football right now.
And they both got to win. They're in the same conference. I think Titans needs this win a lot more than the Texans do. So those guys, they're probably going to go 4th and 1 or 4th and 2. They're probably going to be going for it, man, this weekend.
Yeah, buddy, all the tricks will be coming out this week. But I like the Texans in this one. I like how hot Deshaun Watson is right now, and I think the Texans got the better defense too. So and it's a home game too for the Texans. I like the Texans.
Steelers and Broncos, which in the past would have been a very exciting game, and I don't know about now. Broncos, I guess, are doing okay, but the Steelers, they've just gotten better and better. They started off kind of wobbly. Roethlisberger won the game this past weekend by running in for a touchdown and barely making it. So what do you think, man? Broncos or Steelers?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, the Steelers don't have too much good luck playing up in Denver. And hey, the Broncos, man, just had a surprisingly good win against the Chargers this past weekend. So I'm going to go with the home team. I like the Broncos.
Wow. All right. So there you had it. Bears over Lions, Cowboys over Redskins, Eagles versus Giants, Texans over the Titans, and Broncos over the Steelers. We'll see if Quincy can still keep his almost flawless record. He's 10-2 right now with his picks. We'll see how well he does by next Wednesday. By the way, if you've got a kid that wants to learn the basics or even get to the next level in his play, if he's in a football or baseball, you can contact Quincy. I know right now it's during the holiday season. Everybody's just taking a little time off and stuff like that, but it's never too late or never too early to start up for the next season. And baseball season, as a matter of fact, this picture right here can teach your son or your daughter some very good fundamentals in the pitching game and the baseball game and the football game as well. So what number can they call, Quincy?
You can call me at 470-332-2659. That number again is 470-332-2659. And you can also reach me on Facebook. Just message me. It's Quincy Lavon Carter.
All right, man. Thank you so much, Quincy, man. It's awesome always having you here every Wednesday, man. We've been doing this, man, and it's been going really well, man. I hope you all are enjoying your show, porque aquí puro pinche Cowboys todo el pinche día, carnal. That's why we represent the star right here. Asústame one time.
Uncle James.